the American School of English International presents Is versus Are. Subject-Verb Agreement. Today we're going to learn a little about subject-verb agreement. Subject-verb agreement. Now, in language, the form of one word being decided by the form of another word, also known as concord. In a sentence, the verb must agree in number with the subject. If the subject is singular, the verb must be singular. If the subject is plural, the verb must be plural. For example, he is American. He is American. Subject he. Verb is singular. American. He is American. They are American. Subject they. Verb are. Plural. They are American. Sometimes units can either be singular or plural. For example, the police are looking for someone. The police are looking for someone. In this case, the police are plural. Why? Well, the police are made up of many units. Example, the canine unit, the helicopter unit, the motorcycle unit, the highway patrol unit. You get the picture, right? Let's move on. 1. The swimming team. What do you think it is? What's the answer? The swimming team is. The swimming team is. Team being one unit. 2. The family. What do you think the family? What would the family be? Well, let's see. The family is. A family being one unit. Maybe you have many people, but a family is a unit. It's considered a unit, so we say the family is. 3. Mathematics. What do you think what do you think the answer? Well, mathematics is. So the answer is mathematics is. Mathematics, despite VS at the end, is a singular noun. In this case, would be a singular subject. 4. 1 year. Guess, what's the answer? 1 year is. 1 being a singular number. 1 being a singular number. 1 year is. 1 year is a long time. 5. The policeman. Now this one ought to be easy. So we have the policeman, one person. So the policeman is. Policeman being a singular subject, one person. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Let's move on to number 6. $100. What do you think the answer? What do you think it's going to be? Right, $100 is. 100 being a singular subject, a unit of money. $100 is. Despite an S at the end of dollars, we're looking at 100. 7. 10 years. Well, I guess we can go back to number 5 or 6. This one ought to be easy. You can use that. So we know that the numbers are singular, even though it's 10 still singular. So 10 years is. 10, again, being a singular number, subject. 8. The price for one pair of pants. The price for one pair of pants. What do you think that the answer will be? Well, the price for one pair of pants is. We're looking at the price. So usually the price is going to be a singular. The price being a singular noun, singular subject. So it would sound kind of weird saying the price are. We would usually have to say the prices are. But the price for one pair of pants is. The price is. Good. $10 for 10 cats. $10. Of course, you remember from problem number 7, right? $10 is. $10 for 10 cats is. We wouldn't say $10 are. $10 is. 10, again being a singular number subject. The deer eating by itself. Well, actually now the answer, we would know which one this is because itself. With this one, because deer is a irregular noun, we wouldn't know whether it's a singular or plural until we read what's after the verb. So, right, the deer is eating by itself. Itself gave us the clue as to what the verb is going to be. So we have the deer is eating by itself. This is very important because with this sentence, we won't know if the deer is singular or plural until we read the end of the sentence. So it would have to be the end of the sentence. Right, we see the end of the sentence itself means we'll be using is. If the sentence ended with themselves, it would be a plural. Thus, you'd use are. The deer are eating by themselves. Themselves are eating by themselves. Right, so the deer are eating by themselves. That would mean we'd use are when we use themselves. Let's do a few more. 11. Fish and chips, my favorite meal. Fish and chips, my favorite meal. Don't be fooled by the S at the end of chips. Think, think, think. What do you think this one will be? Fish and chips, my favorite meal. And if you answered is, that'd be correct. Fish and chips is my favorite meal. Fish and chips is one dish, so it's singular. It's just one dish. It's a combination dish. So combination dishes are singular. A combination dish is singular. 12. Bread and butter, a delicious meal. Bread and butter, a delicious meal. So bread and butter, let's look at that. We have two things, but it's a combination. It's a combination, butter on one piece of bread. So we would say bread and butter is a delicious meal. Bread and butter being a one combination meal.